And we checked in with some of our own staff members here at TTT Limited to find out what they thought was some of the biggest stories in 2019.
For me, in audio, in radio, that sort of thing, for me, it's actually having BUJU BANTON, Mark Mary, release in prison 1, and then 2, performing in Trinidad like a couple months after. Big icon in music, reggae music, having him in Trinidad and Tobago performing, it's pinnacle in anybody's career. Seeing him, who's never seen him before ever, get a taste of him and get a chance to see him perform live. I mean, it was exceptional.
The biggest story for me in 2019 was the incident in the open waters in Carly Bay where the fishermen had lost their lives. That perhaps is the biggest act of piracy since the days of perhaps Boise Singh. You know, that would have rocked the entire Couva community, and to me that's the biggest story in 2019.
For me, for 2019, I think the biggest story would have been the influx of Venezuelans into Trinidad. It was a very interesting situation, made me think about us as humans, whether we have all the resources and the support structure to handle all of them. But in terms of once a structure is in place, I thought it was a good thing, and that was the biggest story for me in 2019.
Well, here we have Crystal Wilson in the edit suite, and you're working on entertainment and culture, all the top stories making it into the headlines for 2019 in entertainment and culture. How's it going so far?
Hi Sandra, well so far so good. I'm sitting here and I'm working with our video editor Ida Kendall. We are working on the entertainment wrap for 2019. We have quite a number of stories coming out of the past year. Among those, Carnival for sure, Carnival 2019. We also have had BUJU visiting Trinidad and Tobago for the I Am Legend concert. And what really stands out for me is our hosting of the KHRYSTAL 14 festivities at the Queen's Park Savannah. Stay tuned. Carnival 2019 saw the much-anticipated overflow of mud, oil, paint, beads, feathers and revelry throughout the streets of Trinidad and Tobago. With a mixture of locals and an influx of thousands of visitors to these shores, the greatest show on earth did not disappoint. The winner's row this time did not only include locals. Entertainer Swappy took home the Groovy Monarch title and shared the spotlight on Carnival Friday night with Grenada's Mr. Killer, who, it seemed, easily captured the Power Monarch title with his season favorite, Pick Up Something. The song created quite a stir during the Carnival season.
We understand that persons go into what you call a frenzy,
prompting the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service to issue warnings to partygoers to desist from taking the lyrics to the song literally and running off with items which didn't belong to them. The National Calypso Monarch went to youngster Ronaldo London, who earlier in the Carnival season was also crowned winner of the Young King Calypso competition. The much-anticipated race for the Road March title also had its share of pick-on between entertainers Marshall Montano and Neil Iwer George. Montano this year collaborated with former soca monarch Bunji Garlin and St. Vincent's Skinny Fabulous. The trio eventually won the race for the title with the season hit Family. Still up for debate, as many would argue that Trinidad and Tobago's Carnival is never without a hint of controversy. 2019 saw well-known steel band Republic Bank Exodus from St. Augustine win the right to change their selection of song on the final leg of the competition after having qualified with Blue Boys' 2019 rendition, Ragstorm. Pantrambago opposed the selection change, saying the bands must play the qualifying rendition in the finals. Exodus wasted no time in seeking legal advice and took the matter to the court. The band was granted an injunction and given the go-ahead to change its selection to Kes de Fentala's Savannah Grass. But BP Renegades would eventually emerge this year's Panorama champions after bringing the Queen's Park Savannah to life with Farmer Nappy's Hookin' Me. Up next, after years of absence from the entertainment spotlight, Jamaican reggae entertainer Mark Myrie, BUJU Banton, graced the stage for the first time here in Trinidad and Tobago since his 2018 release from incarceration in the United States for drug trafficking. But due to the nature of the entertainer's conviction, special provisions had to be made to allow him access to this country for his scheduled appearance at the I Am Legend concert on Easter Sunday. But all's well that ends well. Police Commissioner Gary Griffith graced the stage with the Jamaican artist during the concert in a display of support for BUJU, with concert patrons lapping up every ounce of the moment. In other news, an overflow of Caribbean art, talent, design and entertainment was seen as Trinidad and Tobago hosted KHRYSTAL 14. The theme, Connect, Share, Invest. The week-long schedule of festivities at the main venue at the Queen's Park Savannah resulted in long lines for tickets, while others opted to enjoy the breathtaking sights of the KHRYSTAL village. But the night of the closing ceremony was the one to tip things over, causing President Paula May Weeks to voice her displeasure publicly at what she deemed the unacceptable rendition of the national anthem. The rendition by singer Danielle Williams prompted a release from the office of the president detailing how the anthem must be sung. It said the anthem must be sung in its original music, no introduction or coda can be added or other artistic license taken in its rendition. The offense is compounded when it occurs at an official function, as was the closing ceremony of KHRYSTAL 14. President Weeks added that the national anthem, like the national flag and coat of arms, identifies us as a nation and must at all times be accorded the utmost respect. And that was your 2019 Entertainment Roundup. For TTT News, I am Crystal Wilson.
And so we've come to the end of our journey, taking you back through 2019, recapping on all the stories that topped the headlines in 2019. As we welcome 2020, we here at TTT News look forward to serve you, keeping you informed, abreast and updated on all that's happening in our country. I'm Sandra Mirage, wishing you a happy, bright and productive new year.